Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at a beer called Black Chocolate Stout. But before we do, and you end up liking this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell for more great beer reviews. I greatly appreciate it. So this beer is brewed by the Brooklyn Brewery, and that's located out of Brooklyn, New York. And they've been in business since 1988. And this beer falls under the category of Imperial Stout. And it's a 10% beverage with 51 IBUs. And I'm sure the IBUs might sound kind of high, but doesn't mean it's going to taste bitter or very bitter. The higher the alcohol, the more hops you got to use to balance it properly. So, let's see, this is did I say 10%? And 51 IBUs? If I did, I just said it again. This beer, I've never had this before. But we're going to find out what it's like. I can say it's very, very dark. Ever create much of a head here. At least one finger. If I would have poured that a little aggressive, it would have obviously had more. And it's very dark, and I could still see a lot of the carbonation. There's carbonation up against the clinking to the glass. I can't really see inside. It's pretty dark. Now on the edges of of the angles of this glass, I can see a lot of the carbonation flying up. It's sitting right in the corner of these angles. So yeah. Smells like a good beer. But most beers smell good. So with the aroma, you definitely get dark chocolate. Get some roasted malt, or roasted malt. And also touch of espresso. Yeah, well, that foam is just sticking around. It's not leaving anytime soon. Well, you definitely get chocolate. Maybe more of a bittersweet chocolate. And you definitely get roasted malts. And probably a little coffee in there. Might be a touch of caramel. Yeah, it don't taste hoppy one bit. The IBUs are so high because the alcohol's a lot of alcohol. If you like stouts, you'd probably like this. It doesn't taste really strong, but you know it is at 10%. I mean, it's good. It goes down easy. I mean, it's not very potent. Usually at 10%, it's got a kick. This doesn't. So I'd say it's not bad. I'd say it's good. Excuse me. No, this beer, I got recently up at, or down in Rochester, Minnesota. I got a shipment the other day, yesterday morning, early in the morning. Went down there and got a bunch. And that's at Total Wine and More. They just opened the store up in Rochester a couple weeks ago. And if you've never been to a Total Wine and More, the place is huge. The size of their place is about 1/4 or maybe 1/8 or 1/4 of a normal size Walmart. Now, if you go to a Walmart that has the store and the original Walmart that doesn't have groceries, then it'd be 1/4. But if it's got the grocery store, it'd be about 1/8 of that. So it's a big place for a liquor store. It's like a liquor warehouse. The place is huge. So you definitely get the best deal at that place. And they got a lot of unique beers. So you could buy a single, they probably have a selection of 600 singles. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong at all. So I would rate this, I would give it by a 7, 6.5, 7. It's pretty good. 6.5 to 7, or 7. Maybe not 2 7. Glad you could join us here today. If you need a little therapy in the glass, this is the place to come. Everybody needs a little therapy in a glass. I mean, that's the best stuff to have in a glass is therapy. Therapy in the glass. So I'd say it's probably going to do it here. I'm just going to ramble. Thanks for joining us today. And remember, if you want to see your beer can, all kinds of them up here. Our address will be in the description below. So if you want us to check out your beer and display it here, send us a beer. We'll make a video on it. And we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for joining us.